name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
The last race on the card, race number 8, is going to go off at 4:30 on the Sunday afternoon over the 1200 meter trip. This is an MR76 handicap. But before Graham and myself go through the field, we do have a rerun for you. Night Warrior when winning his last start, and an interview with Alison Wright and Mark Naidu.
Run, the Tinkerman's right there. On the outside wheel, Chommies, Canadian Bolt, and then comes Night Warrior. Coming down to the 200 though, the Tinkerman. Night Warrior on the outside, two of us on the inside, then Canadian Bolt, Lazuli, the Tinkerman, Night Warrior, two of us on the inside, Canadian Bolt, Joshua Hotsnake coming from nowhere, but it's going to go to Night Warrior. From Joshua Hotsnake, the Timberman is back in third, the Tinkerman third, and a wall of them for fourth.
With limited options in his division, we've had to put him into the 6 furlong. The apprentice knows him well. He's had 2 decent runs prior, and we'll be hoping if he settles, he can finish off well.
Yes, Purple Pass, I think, struggled in his last 2 runs. He's in the higher merit-rated races. He's back in a 76. Does have the worst draw, and hopefully with Keegan up who knows him, he can have some luck in the running and be running on.
Although we heard from Mark Naidu and Alison Wright. And Graham, just speaking off air, yourself and I in the camp once again of number 1, a Blush of Dawn. We both like this individual. She's dropped in the rating from a mark of 90 down to 73. Best off the draws, 4 kgs off the back, and she's of course in distance specialist.
And she's 14 to 1, and we like those kind of prices. But before I answer that, I do think they might have found the right race for Expeditioner. I think Expeditioner is the horse to beat. He's very well bred. He's a 3-year-old son of Trippy, lots of upside, good post-maiden run. So Expeditioner for me, again, a potential alternate banker for some of the players out there with smaller budgets. But you and I both agree that Garth Puller may represent the biggest threat to Expeditioner. He's got 2-pronged attack with Metallic Gold, who's got obvious claims, and perhaps less obvious claims, Blush of Dawn. We both like this one. Drawn in gate 1, as you've mentioned, Spare Schlengwer takes 4 off the back. And if they go quickly and she gets a nice posse on the rail, just a couple of lengths off them turning for home, then I expect her to be finishing the race off very well. And I think represents tremendous each-way value at 14 to 1. This last race is obviously named in honour of Philip the Loadmaster Fourie, who's one of the great characters here in KwaZulu-Natal. So I'm narrowing it down to just 3 horses. Expeditioner, my clear first choice. My value, number 1, Blush of Dawn, and the stable companion, number 6, Metallic Gold. I've gone wide elsewhere. We have to narrow down. You could possibly banker Expeditioner, but I'm going to throw in those 3 horses into the last leg of the pick 6 and the last leg of Jackpot 2, and hope that's enough.
Those are exactly my top 3 choices, and just one more horse that I'll throw into the mix. Horse number 10, Beechamwood Boy. He did run a nice third last time out behind Lord Wiley. Doesn't have the best of draws to contend with, but he's a horse that has won over the course and distance, and he has some decent form over the distance. So Beechamwood Boy would be another horse that I'd throw into the mix. So I'd go 4 horses in the last leg after pick 6, and I think that we should come through nicely, and hopefully Blush of Dawn can get the job done.
Well, we'll be rooting for Blush of Dawn at a big price, obviously. You like Beechamwood Boy as your 4th choice. I can't see why he should beat Night Warrior. I think Night Warrior's got very good form over the course and distance. Night Warrior was comfortably ahead of him when they met on the 16th of May, but you could be right. Night Warrior has a slightly better draw. We saw that rerun. So if I'm going to go a 4th horse, then it would be Night Warrior. Obvious chances to Gunsmoke, and Valiente needs to prove that he can get home over 1,200 meters, but I'm not going to start second-guessing myself. Expeditioner, the firm first choice. The dangers, both from the Garth Puller stable, Blush of Dawn at a big price, and Metallic Gold. That's the way I see the race.
Well, you heard it from Graham. Certainly Expeditioner is the horse that they all have to beat from the Candace Dawson yard with Richard Fury aboard. But no doubt about the value in the race. Horse number 1, Blush of Dawn.
good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.